Hey everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This is Ivy, and we are on cycle 280. Let's see, so today, first thing we want to check, we have the bathroom. We're getting water into here because this is using too much. We're going to have to start stealing a little bit of water from here, just temporarily, until we get this up and running, which we will suck all of this water out. So yeah, I think we're in a good position for water. We're in a not so great position for just about everything else. Food's okay, actually. We still have this, so let's see. That's still going to go for another 2, so we should be getting most of this. Current ambient pressure. So yeah, that's about as low as it'll go, but this will never be overpressurized, so that's good. I want to get into here. Hopefully we'll make that progress today, and then we have a lot of work that we'll have to work on. Oh, look at all the eggs going in here. Oh, there we go. So we can take all that. We can let this go and just mop that up. So how's our shipping look? That is fine. We do need to get that built. So hopefully we're working on some iron. Doesn't look like it, so we'll just throw some in. We are just about out of iron, looking at that as well. I'm going to start pulling some from here. Get that up. Surely there's more iron in some other areas. Yeah, we got all this iron, so we can take that as well. There's a lot of polluted water, a lot of clean water, so we're not too bad on that. Yeah, there's some more iron here. There's a bunch there. Here's a little bit, yeah. And then we have some wolframite. That's not going to be terribly useful. We got some here as well. Gonna need to do something with this too. I think we can pump that out, and that'll be all right. We're gonna work our way through that. So yeah, we'll just let them get to it and see what we get created. Now, this one could be for coal, if we think about where we want that to go. We could feed in the coal here and feed it in over here, and that's not going to be too terribly hard because it's just pretty much going down and, you know, jumping what we need to jump. It will take a lot of material, though. Were we going to do the same thing? I forget if we were going to build this above that and just have it there. Because we can get... Yeah, if this was moved over one more, let's see what that would have looked like. So that's what it would look like, and it would have been able to do it. So we could technically move that over just one more, put those down here. We have 2, and it just takes it over. All right, so for this side, we won't do any of that. but we will set that up on the other side. Only because it makes sense. And as long as we're putting that in there, we may as well, you know, take care of that. Get rid of those. What is this? That's still polluted ice. Now that we have shipping, I almost wish we could put that in there. I mean, but if we do that, it's blowing up. We do have 2 slime things going, so that's good. Our algae is coming up, which is good for us for that. Oh, little egg coming in. Boom. Immediately picks up that egg, puts it in here. That's great. Why is this here? Nope. Cancel sweeping, relocate it. Oh, they already did it. Good job. So now this is working, and when they come, let's see, has it been... It hasn't been lullabied yet. Because we set this after the video. 40 and 60, so when that gets around up to the top here, that should get our rancher to lullaby them. What are we putting in here, and where does this go? It's going up, so like we can do eggshells. And that should get everything. Oh, it did. Oh, and look, and we have a hatchling that is being evolved. Let's see. So this is... We only... How do they get all out? Who opened those doors? That's weird. I did not set those to be opened. All right, well, is someone gonna come do this? It's pretty low priority. I mean, luckily they can't get anywhere because they can't run on the ladders. We're gonna set that to a 9. Good job, Stomp 'em. And we will relocate you to in there. I don't know how that happened. There we go. Oh, there's no power, so that's why they're not being lullabied. Alright, so we need the priority of construction to be raised on that. Going to pick up eggshells. I mean, they'll pick up meat on their own. But we'll leave it. It's not going to be that critical. How are these doors open again? Automation. Okay, well, that makes sense. Oh, did they go through all the rock, all the igneous rock already? Man, we need a volcano, just a regular volcano. All right, but we're getting those taken care of. Did it not relocate? So what else should we feed them? We're feeding these stone hatches. What do they like to eat? Obsidian? I have a lot of that around. I don't want to use the granite, none of that. So yeah, I guess obsidian, sedimentary rock. Let's see what we have. Sedimentary rock, we have 69 tons. Obsidian, 26 tons. Probability increases when the creature eats sedimentary rock. Should we just... Is that what we should have mostly? Sedimentary rock for them? Alright, well... I'm okay with that. We have a lot of it, so... It should be coming from here. There we go. Now they'll get some food. Yes, get those done as well. Okay, so now, are these lullabied? I don't think so. Who's our rancher? Stomp him, you're our rancher. What time is it? Yeah, you should be working. So we're going to reset this again. See if you come. There you go. Look at that. He only got one. We are running out of power. Part of that is because there's way too much on this, which is some of what we were going to address with this. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad thing. What do we have available for us? Spicy tofu. We could take that. I don't mind taking a little bit of food. I'm wondering where all of our sedimentary rock is. I guess it's all over here, just kind of hanging out. Check our stuff out real quick again. Just want to make sure. All right, so that's working fine. This water's working fine. Did they finish all of that? They did. So what we can do is I still want that to work. So we'll cut that there and we'll cut that there. There we go. Now that's back to working. That's full. That'll take care of all of that. This still hops across. When they wash their hands, it goes into here. And we should take the rest of this water and that'll be fine. Okay. We do have metal tiles here. So that's good. Let's see. Can we get some radiant liquid pipe through here? Some iron? Yeah. And then hopefully we'll use that to make this a little bit colder. We're just trying to work our way through that. Let's get that swept. Are they still not moving those? Looks like they haven't now. We're going to deconstruct that so we can give that a big mop. And get that water out of there. Man, that was a lot of water. Are you kidding me? That's helping. Okay. All right, so they're working their way through that. Got all this down here. Mop that, mop that. So I knew hot polluted oxygen vent. I figured it was going to be something not super great. I mean, we don't really need hot. I wanted more water, polluted water, something like that. We didn't get any of that. Chlorine gas vent. What's the temperature on this? Yeah, that's going to be another tall one. Man, we are not lucking out for any of this. So we'll dig those out. Yeah, we're not getting lucky for any of the liquid vents. Oh, this is up and running. So if that's up and running, then we can cut that. We don't use that very much, so we'll just put that like that. And then we can just go ahead and deconstruct all of that. And might as well deconstruct that as well. Get some of that material back. We don't need that right now. And then this side. Download 720. It's only powering these for now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we have those. Yeah, we don't need that there anymore either, because we moved that to here. That's only 720 anyway. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna work a little bit better. That is lullabied and that is lullabied, so now we're gonna get more hatches quicker for this. Oh, what? All right, that's part of the problem. Sedimentary rock. And if that's the case, then we want that everywhere. It's been stealing them. It's been feeding them and then stealing it and just putting it in the circle. I'd say it's a circle of life, but it wasn't. It was a circle of starvation. All right. We should be okay for that now. We can always set up a whole nother one down here. So this one, copy those. This needs power. The best way to get power for these would be to just do that. And I'm hoping, yeah, we did that down there. That makes the most sense. And then we'll deconstruct those. There they go. Look at them getting to work. All right, that's actually not bad. And since we have this, we don't need this as much. We can see if we can mop that up, and then we will deconstruct buildings. And now that's getting cleaned up. This we can put back in, and this can be deconstructed. And carbon dioxide's still there, but it's not hurting us because it's only 20 grams. So because it's such a small amount and it sinks, it's actually still working instead of having water there. That's going, how's this working? Just pumping that back up into there. Those are working fine. Yeah, there is a little bit of regular water here. Probably due to melting. Yeah, I mean, that's working well. Like, there's no adjustments that need to be done to that. This is generator idle, likely because of this. I'm wondering if we could just have this cycle and use a little bit less. Use just slightly less gas if we do that. We do have a lot in here. So, you know, 200 kilograms, that's pretty good. Let's see, priority all. We're gonna move that to 8. Like, let's get them going. How's our algae? It fluctuates a lot. These are still not quite. Enable disinfect. Okay, disable disinfect. Oh, this is just chunking stuff in here. Oh, nice. All they're sweeping. Okay. But I mean, these are working. They're just not generating enough slime for those. I wonder. So if these use 550 grams per second, these create 200. So we need 3 of these for each one of these. And then on the flip side, we got to look and go, well, how much slime do we have? Not that much. I mean, 17 tons isn't all that much. Oh, we finally got that spread out enough to mop. We should probably do a smart battery. It does until it hits that. It flows down the way we expect it to. That did help. I brought it down a little bit. We still have a lot. We have more water in here now than we ever did. I'm not exactly sure where it came from. They are getting this done and taken care of, though. This we could vacuum out once they build all this stuff. Which means we probably need some gas pipes, yeah. So that kind of said we were out of igneous rock, but I think we just have it. It's just, where is it? They look a lot happier now. It says they're looking for food, but they're not starving. We got 6 in here, 4 in there, and 6 in there. So we need 2, 4, and 4. So we need another 8. This is going to help them. You can see they're up and running. This should be calling for, yeah, 6 of 8, 4 of 8. And we don't want those there at all. Storing 4 of 8, 6 of 8, 6 of 8. Okay. It was not counting the right thing. Did the automation? Oh yeah, that automation's all in place. That's good. So if any of these are calling, it'll turn that on. Hopefully it doesn't turn all of them on. I don't think that's the way it works. Let's check. Send green signal if below. So if we change that to 5. So that did not work. I'll have to check how I had it set up on the other. It's sending a red signal. Yeah, I think we need like an and or something in here. But they're at least eating, so that's good. Resources low, algae 0. So here's the question. Is one of these enough? Probably not. So then should we start getting this? But that's pretty warm. We could set up another spawn. This is going to give us a lot of water to deal with. We still have all this other water. We don't really need these anymore, but that's fine. They still haven't moved. Come on, guys. All right, well, at least that's going. We have some coal being fed into there, so that's one less thing the dupes have to do. Make sure that's igneous rock. Alright, so we had some igneous rock. Whoop. Cancel those. Oh, they won't get in to do these until they get this ladder. So they'll get that going. Too much pressure. That's fine. But you can see this is going well. It's starting to pick itself up. So we could start putting a few of those in. And now they're going to clean that all up pretty much itself. Now, they are delivering dirt, so we could take the dirt and redeliver it, redistribute it through there. So let's see, saltwater, another ranch, night owl. I mean, Joshua, how are we on food? We have a lot. All right, we have a lot of food. What we're not stable on is oxygen. Like that SPOM is working super well. We will disable this building at like a 9. And then get all this swept, please. Now we'll put that back at a 1. What's the temperature in here? We're getting down there. 2 and 3 degrees. So we're trying to get that deep freeze going. Oh, it is refrigerated. So we have a sterile atmosphere and refrigerated. So that refrigerator actually is working now. Does that mean the food's not gonna spoil fresh? It's still like that sleet wheat's still stale. But if it gets cold enough, it may freeze it. Yeah, slime lung germs, that's fine. Huh. Okay. Well, yeah, our food is in a much better place. We have a lot of lice loaf, barbecue. You know, we could put in another one of those, just put in like the sweepers and then get rid of the polluted dirt and anything that's rot. Yeah, algae is going to be a problem. But look, he's good. He picked up a hatchling. So now that's working, but you can see because that's set up wrong, it's not working properly. So I think I'm going to deconstruct. Let's see, is this one? No. So we'll have to look at how that is, but at least I'll just disconnect it for now, so then they won't put them in here anymore. Unless that's actually calling for it. The problem will be when this gets, you know, I guess we could set, we don't really need that turned on or off, do we? So maybe we don't need the automation for that. We'll just deconstruct that for now. And we may have to put it in place to where if these are all full, then we don't get any more of these. But at any rate, we do have room and space for another hatchery. Again, the base is still cool. That's really good. This is cool. That SPOM, I don't love that it's right here, because that's just a lot of heat constantly coming in. we need to look at recycling this water. And part of that was getting this done here. So now that we're doing this, I'm going to rebuild this wall, get that done, and we can start getting in the other parts of this that we need. How are we on this? We're still waiting on... How are we still waiting on these to be moved? Like, why aren't they moving them, though? They can get in there. It's not unreachable. Yeah, it just kind of popped it right out. So maybe we just forget about that. Because they're not picking it up. They're not doing anything with it. Which is weird because all the other stuff they did no problem. Alright, well, we'll cancel that. I say we do deconstruct like that, and then we can always pump some CO2 around. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and just plan for that. We'll get a gas pump. We'll put it strongly in the CO2 pit. We'll just grab this wire for now. Throw it in just to use it. And then the gas pipe. And then we'll put in a gas vent. And hopefully that'll push out. There's carbon dioxide in there. How is there salt water here? Carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide. Okay. Get that built. Okay, we're not building that. Thought we were, we are not. So yeah, priority 9s mean nothing. So we can start putting some water in here. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. We don't want that exploding. Gold. Okay, well, we'll make more gold. How much iron do we have? 13 tons. Okay. Incubating has not been lullabied yet. But we're at 5, so that's good. And this one's at 7, so we did get 2 more. They just haven't come to lullaby them yet. Pleasant chit chat. Sculpting block. Oh, I don't think we have any art skills yet to use. Okay, interesting. Do we want to start filtering the coal out? I think we need to like really focus on this. We can see this is working. It's going down. That's good. This we can continue building out. And we may as well cancel this because we know the dupes are dumb and they'll end up locking themselves in. But with all this in place, we could really just copy this whole section here and put another one in. I don't think I have a hatchery yet. No. Hatch farm. I was going to say, it's not doing anything. It is. All right, deconstruct buildings. Try that again. Go this way because that'll allow me to swap that out. I keep wanting to do that second one. Yeah, those batteries are going down pretty quick. We're using a lot of power. Getting this done would be good. So, something I read recently, these are super, super hot, which that's a lot of heat to deal with, but yeah, that one's not. But this, and I thought there was another one. I thought I had another leaky oil fissure. Oh yeah, over here. You can use that for steam generation. So that's something we could look into. But we are at cycle 290, I just noticed. So we are going to end it there and we'll call it. We will have another hatchery, which is going to or hatch farm, which is really going to help. Copy settings, we'll go ahead and do that. It's saying it's outside of room, that's fine. They have to build all the rest of it. And that should feed several dupes. We didn't change our floor here, and that's okay, because you can see we're working our way through here. And this is actually going to be down here anyway. So we'll just put those in place. Maybe we'll get them to do that while we're already out here. We'll do some of it. They won't be able to reach all of it, but they'll be able to get to this one. And when they start doing this work, they'll hit that one. They're almost done with this. This is so full already. Let's see what our power needs are real quick while we're thinking about it. This is just feeding only this stuff. We can get rid of those, put in a, yeah. Okay, yeah, we need a couple and we'll start dropping that electric down. Those are fine. That's probably not doing anything. That's just doing the sieve, barely any power. So yeah, this is taking a lot of stuff and it's not really doing anything. So that's probably why we don't have battery power. I say before we go, we rough in that. We can set one of these to deconstruct and we'll start putting in a couple of these at different locations. In fact, this one could probably power all of that. So that'd be fine. It's only running down to this pump anyway, so yeah. Disable. So that'll only run for a little bit longer and then we will be out of fresh coolant. I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to build this in. We can put both of those in now. What I want to do is cycle that water through, cool it down, and then run it through the base. And hopefully that'll work the way I have planned. I mean, that's a lot of liquid and it is pretty cool. It gets a little warmer as you get to the top, but we could probably do something with that. There's a lot of sweeping up to do. Nope. I don't know why I hit that tile. All right, cool. I'm just going to put that one of those in because air doesn't... You can't have too much airflow around the base. So they have a lot of work to do here. So yeah, that's pretty much done with shipping. This still has a lot to do here. Like, look at all this. But we could probably do like a massive sweep, and that would help out. I don't... Let's see, one. So we'll see if we can relocate that. These, we can just empty. That's fine. It'll just empty and go down. I do see that we still have stuff rotting. We need to get just a little bit colder, I believe. We're at 0.9 C. We need to get to freezing, so we are almost there. We don't have supercoolant. That is just not something that is currently available to us. But we have a lot of other power options. So if we've gone down a little bit further, did we discover anything else through here? I don't see anything right off the bat. Check my harvest. So these are new. Those are new. Those are new. Using the harvest tool kind of helps because you can see what you've like really seen before and what's new. So that's an easy way to do it. And then go back to harvest. Yeah, we've explored all this, or at least looked at it. This is all kind of new for us. Set that all to our auto harvest. Anything? There is a fossil up there. There's a vacuum, so we're getting really close to the top. But it doesn't look like anything else in there. That's a vacuum. Yeah, we may be there. It doesn't look like it's space, because then you got polluted water here. So yeah, that's just a vacuum. Not a space vacuum. All right, that takes care of all that. What's new here? And then we got this area down here. So we look in here, get all this, check the temperatures to see if there are any other geysers. Wow, that's... unreachable build. Because of that, so I'm either gonna have to let that water out. Well, I'm gonna let it out anyway. I should be able to just dig that, and we'll see where that water goes. That's fine. So yeah, no new things over there. We got one over here. Any other geysers? Does not look like it, but we have another room. So yeah, we need to get up here, see what that is. That's not too important down there. We have this one that we can discover as well. This area, we're gonna have to choose which side we're going in. This looks like the easiest route. We're already in this place. So we'll use the wolframite to block that. Yeah, that should be okay. We'll go one more. And that'll keep us pretty much solidly in the abyssalite. If anything, we could take it up one further and cancel those. That way it gives us just a little bit more of a barrier between the two. Okay, so we'll get in there and we'll see what we have going on. But yeah, so there we are. Lullabied. Nice. So those are helping. They get incubated 94%. 95%. Nice. So yeah, they got a 25% boost, which is really going to help us for there. Look how happy SK96 Chelsea is. Nice. We can get this. Get rid of that tile. Okay, so yeah, we're in a pretty good place. Like I said, we'll be able to get some of this stuff shipped out. We can probably start shipping coal to these areas so the dupes don't have to do it themselves. That'll be okay. Any coal that was left in here probably made it to this side. That's pretty full. We could do a massive sweep job. We'll start with just this top and just kind of get all of that stuff. We'll get all of this as well. Cool. Yeah, and we're doing all right. Like I said, this needs to get just a little bit cooler and that'll work. And I think if we can start pumping this around, that'll help. What's the temperature this comes out at anyway? -10. Yeah, so really, you know, if we wanted to, we could change this completely around. We could run it over the top and then it just kind of flows down and it hits this hot stuff first and then moves its way down. That would be okay. And especially now that we have a little bit more materials, like we could hit this in here as well. And in fact, we could go ahead and tell it to dig that and that. We need that gold. That would help with a lot of what we're building. That's fine. They still haven't emptied those. Oh, well, I don't think I unpaused the game since I set that in place. But yeah, polluted dirt. We're gonna need a new compost area. I think we could probably put one here. Conveyor loader. Maybe we do a conveyor receptacle. I don't know. I'll give that some thought as well. Yeah, we need this built. Give it that sweep as well. Sweep that stuff up. Oh, they already got up here and built all the way to there. So we can just dig that out, keep that, and then we'll just start lowering this one at a time, I guess. Although, that's sealed. Yeah, we can just go ahead and do this whole thing, and we can empty this out once we vent it. We're not going to vent it there, that's for dang sure. This isn't quite done. I changed my mind. We don't need this because we can utilize this one. We do still need... Oh, Give me the vent. There we go. We do still need that. But, whoa. All right, they can just build all of that. I'm gonna have to cancel a bunch of this. There we go. And the reason why is, I guess it could have been shorter to go that way. All right, you convinced me. That's the better way to go. Because that'll use less material. There we go. And ladders are cheap. We can throw a couple of them in here. And that allows them to get across there. Okay. So yeah. All right. Well, that's where we are, and that's where we're going to leave it. I hope you come back and leave a comment, and I will catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.